Man on the run for what? A candy war. Ned Yost retires. Let's stay tuned for more.
Welcome to the Two Random Podcast. Tired of subscribing to 100 different podcasts?
Yeah.
SirXpress and ISpeakMotivate eliminate boredom while giving you their commentary on breaking news, movies, music, and so much more.
Going down, man.
Subscribe today and rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts now.
I always follow them.
Random is the only solution. Two Random Podcast starts in 3, 2, 1.
Hello. I'm SirXpress.
I'm ISpeakMotivate.
And today we want to thank you first and foremost for joining us again and again.
On the podcast, the $25 Visa card giveaway is coming to a close on September 24th tomorrow. So please be sure to put in your entries for the giveaway.
Yes, guys, the announcement of who will win will be on October 7th. So tune in, guys. We thank you again so much for joining us.
Now, this is a situation. We're just going to talk about it. Now, we had the whole Popeyes war, this and the other, right? And we forgot to mention in the previous episodes about Chick-fil-A.
Yes.
Their mac and cheese is banging. And look, it's the best mac and cheese I've had from a fast food restaurant, period. And I feel like the mac and cheese isn't getting the respect it truly deserves.
Put some respect on the Mac's name.
Put some respect on the Mac name. And the thing is, it has the cheese on top, like you bake it, like the baked mac and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
That stuff is lit, bro. That's the closest mac and cheese you can get. You know, if you don't have somebody to make it from scratch for you, that is the closest you're gonna get, and it tastes good. It has a lot of cheese on it. I'm personally a cheesehead or whatever, but let's get on the topic for today. Texas man wanted for
divorcing his wife without her knowledge. Who does that?
I mean, evidently, Mr. Paul Nixon does. 51. He broke it off from his wife using forged documents. Now, she found out about this because he was spending money willy-nilly on jewelry and all of that. And then he came back and was like, we're divorced anyway. And she's over here shook like, when did this happen? Because I didn't sign any paperwork. I didn't go to court. I don't know what's going on. So she got her lawyer. And of course, it's illegal in the state of Texas where they're from. And I'm pretty sure everywhere else it's illegal to forge your spouse's documents as if they are saying that they are divorcing you. And so, you know what? Now he's fleeing from the state. He has a no bond warrant for his arrest. So it's hilarious that he's fleeing from the state because he forged signatures to get a divorce. Like, bruh, it was that bad that you just had to go ahead and take it upon yourself to forge those divorce papers. But the thing is this.
She had been doing something wrong.
Huh?
She had been doing something wrong. Ain't nobody about to go through all that just to be divorced. She was doing something wrong.
So you think she was doing something wrong?
She had to. Either she was doing something wrong or he didn't love her anymore and wanted to leave and she wouldn't give it to him, so he took the matters into his own hand.
So you think she was one of those people who's like, you're not getting a divorce from me. I ain't signed no papers. So it's like, okay, I got you. Mm-hmm. And then but the thing is, this is the thing. The reason why this is so lighthearted to me, and it is sad that you find out You get in a regular argument with your husband, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, I'm not your husband. We're divorced." Hold up. What did you do? Well, the thing is, I'm actually because of how people are crazy today. I'm glad that you feel that you divorced me on your own. But the whole thing is this. I'm just glad you didn't kill me. Because you know how many people kill their spouses? It's like they can't do nothing else to get out the relationship but to kill the other person. You see snaps, right?
Mm-hmm.
I watch snaps all the time. The ID channel and all these other channels where they kill their spouse, husband or wife, because they can't deal with it anymore. They can't do a relationship. So with him, he's hilarious to me. Because he was like, look, I can't do it. So it's called aggravated perjury. I didn't even know perjury could be aggravated.
Man, I was like, aggravated perjury? How is this aggravated?
So, I mean, it's a hilarious story to me. So we thought that we share with you guys. But again, if I was a young lady, I would just be happy, to be honest, that I would be mad that he went behind my back and did it. And I'm thinking I'm married. But even though she still is married, because of course it's falsified documents, so it doesn't stand in the court of law, so they still are married. I'd be like, man, oh dude really did all that to not be married to me. I'd have been one of them girls though.
You would have been like,
bruh, if you don't want me, I'll sign them, bruh.
You'd have been AB. I'm free. Right, like he did it. Run outside.
Running up and down in my yard. Yes. I guess I'm just not pressed about it like that. Like, I'm like, okay. Yeah. Just all you had to do was tell me to sign a document. So, like you were saying, I think it was more so where she was like, I ain't doing it. We ain't never divorcing. I'm not giving you no divorce. Because some people do that. I guess I'm a different person. I'm like, okay, I don't like divorce at all. Mm-hmm. You know, because God created marriage, you know, for have a long lasting be commitment up under Him and up under His commandments and things like that.
Exactly.
But if you don't want me, honey, look,
somebody would.
Not even that. It's just that I don't want to be in a relationship with someone who doesn't want to love me, because I have to love myself. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
At the end of the day, and I can't have somebody that despises me. So yeah,
exactly.
I'd have been like, bruh, like if I was married to Nixon, I'd be like, bruh, just give me the paper. Like, it's not even that serious. If you don't want to be with me, okay. You know, I don't want us to be both miserable, because I know you truly don't love me, and I don't deserve that. And then you don't deserve to be with someone that you don't
want to be with. And even though that's a stupid thing, because I think, yeah, they've been married for a few years. That's the thing. People don't take marriage seriously anyway. So it's just like, why do people marry people, and then the split second they be like, nah, man, I can't do it, and then you do a full thing, I'm going to the courthouse forging documents. Forging documents. It's a very, 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 very.
How many varies is it?
Very, very. No, seriously, it's a crazy situation. I could never do it, me personally, because, like they say, it's cheaper to keep her.
Oh wow, that's what you're doing right now.
No, I love you.
No,
I love you with all my heart. But I'm saying, if I was that irritated and did not want to be with you, I would definitely not, you know, I would definitely let you know. But then I know at the same time, bro, this is going to cost me a lot to get a divorce. So,
speaking of divorce and separation, Liz from Twitter has a question that has been creating such a Twitter war. Other than the Chick-fil-A and Popeye sandwich, she's switching it from savory to sweet.
Yes. One's gotta go forever. Which one would you choose? And this is between Snickers, Reese's, Milky Way, Kit Kat, M&M's, and Twix. Me personally, I gotta say,
What?
if the M&M's is the one with the nuts in it,
No,
I gotta say Milky Way.
She doesn't have that. She has
but
the regular
since
M&Ms.
it's the regular M&M's on this picture, I gotta say the regular M&M's. I gotta keep the Milky Way. My wife might think I'm crazy, but hey, it's just what it is.
What did you say?
I said I gotta get rid of the M&M's.
The who?
The M&M's.
Okay, I think my ears aren't cleaned up correctly because what?
The M and M.
Okay, this is a situation. First of all, Milky Way needs to go. Okay. Like this young lady says, Robin on Twitter. Obviously, Milky Way is just a peanut deficient Snickers. Also, Peter says Milky Way is the Ford Taurus of candy bars, considered to be very popular, but no one would even notice if it went out of production. Exactly. When it comes to the candy, we Christians, so it's like the Hallelujah night or people that bring Halloween candy or what to school and things like that. When I was a kid, I was like, oh my gosh, trading for Milky Ways. I was not. That's what you had on the bottom of the batch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, this is how you know you're winning. You got the Snickers. You got the Reese's. You got Nerds. Nerds was for me. Now, I don't know if Nerds is for you, but you got the Nerds.
Yeah, that was.
Kit Kat and M&M's, but, you know, jackpot M&M. I mean, M&M peanut
I would always trade the
M&Ms.
M&Ms. Now, I wasn't trading it for Milky Way. I would say that. But I was keeping my Milky Ways. But I would trade them so I could get some more Twix.
See, I just don't understand your whole...
I'm a caramel lover. You know, I love my caramel.
Yeah, but
and
still,
so
it's a
there's
point.
No
You
caramel
need some
in
type
the
of
M&M.
crunch with the caramel. You know what I'm saying? Like with the Snickers, like she was saying, peanut deficient. You can't have a deficiency, man.
The crunch with the caramel, that's what I get in my Twix, you know what I mean? So, I still gotta go with that. You know, if it was the peanut one for the M&Ms, I would go with the M&Ms. But since it's not and it doesn't have caramel, it's not the caramel one. I'm a caramel fan, so I gotta go with the one, the only Milky Way to stay.
I
and
can't
get rid of M&M. Did you say you can't?
I can't. Let me tell you something.
You can't.
This is the thing when it comes to this Snicker thing. The Snickers balance the palate. Okay, you have the savory and the sweet. With the Milky Way, it's just plain sweetness. But the Snicker balances the palate. Your tongue says thank you to it. So you have to keep an open mind. But you know what? Your palate is probably different. You probably can contain sweets. You do contain more sweets than me. As far as like you like those cinnamon rolls and stuff like that. I can't do that.
She's weird, guys. My wife does not like cinnamon rolls.
But I can do the
Unless
cinnamon pretzels thingies. I can do cinnamon pretzels because it's savory and sweet. I like savory and sweet.
Again, guys, she is very weird when it comes to cinnamon rolls. Like, I love cinnamon rolls. She doesn't, for some odd reason. Tell her she's wrong. Seriously. There's no way you cannot like cinnamon rolls. Cinnamon rolls are so fire.
I
And
mean,
they're not
I like
always
the little
too
pinwheels.
sweet.
I like the little pinwheels sometimes. It's like every 5 years I like pinwheels. But then some year, and like so far for the past, 3 years, I haven't liked them. So maybe my little tongue gonna change. But that's what be happening to me. That's what happened with me with oatmeal. I have not liked it. Like, I really, really liked it when I was like really little, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I was like 3 or 4, my palate changed. Taste buds changed or whatever. I haven't eaten it since was 18. No, since 21. then started eating oatmeal after 21. So that's like a huge gap.